Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Araburu Kisetsu no Otome domo. And last episode, a lot happened, you know, as it usually does in this show. Things moving for various people, various directions, you know the drill. However, one of the big things was certainly the revelation that Jujo, I believe her name was, you know, the slut friend of Sonozaki, she got knocked up, so, you know, that makes things a little bit awkward, I guess. So I'm not sure, you know, how far we're gonna really go down this path, this subplot, but I'm sure it'll be talked about in school for a while because that's pretty big news in high school, I guess. But yeah, the best thing here is that with this episode, I will finally be caught up, which means next Friday the show comes out, right? I'll be able to watch a new episode about the same time everybody else watches it. That'll be nice, won't it? So let's get into it and see exactly what our characters do because, you know, you never know. So 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, I can get rid of that. Okay, yeah, they're talking about it. Yeah, there's that purity left. I know, right? I mean, she was what she was. Yeah, of course she's gonna defend her as much as she can. I mean, she didn't really talk to you much about it, this stuff. She did seem to like the guy. That's... Jeez, this got heated up. Mom, Dad, please stop fighting. Yeah, yeah, I guess I probably... or just... Jeez. Not pulling any punches here, are we? Because, yeah, I didn't even think about that, but Sonozaki does know, you know, that Hongo got into Sensei's car, so... I don't know how much she knows about what happened that night, but... you know, there was a little bit of sharpness to her words there because of that. But yeah, geez, just, I don't know. Things definitely escalated. Just, I don't know. But like I said, I don't really think Jujo discussed this whole mother thing at all with Sonozaki, did she? All she really knows is, like, the guy that she likes, I guess. She knows that much, but about it, I mean. Because the news came as much a shock to her as anyone else, and yet, in that conversation there, she kind of acted as if she was in the know about how Jujo felt about all this stuff. And she, you know, is in a better position to understand than, like, Pongo, I guess, but... Unless she talked to her off screen between then and now, she doesn't know that much. But yeah, just use protection is kind of the overall message here. I think that's the takeaway. Of course, good thing about 2 girls doing it is that that's not a problem. It really depends on the situation. It could be good or bad. Yeah, high school is generally a little bit early to have a baby for many reasons. You generally don't want to do it. Wow, we're getting back into this stuff. Another version, huh? Uh, or me, huh? That's quite a question. Answer the question that's presented to you. uh, you don't have to go with a guy. It's too narrow-minded. Not the answer I wanted to hear, or the one that she wanted to hear. Oh, dodged. Oh no, so sad. Yeah, that's solid life advice right there. Yeah. Not that much really happened anyway, but people like hear potential rumors wouldn't care. Well, if you get knocked up, you got an excuse to quit. uh, yeah. Wow, laughing. That's not used to that with him. You check if he's hard now. Softer, huh? You don't want it to be too soft, right? Sure. Well, okay. The people on this show, I swear. And now he's back to her. Sure, sure. Back to this guy. What now? Nothing really good comes of meeting up with him, from what I can tell. Yeah. So what are we coming here for now? That angle is definitely, noteworthy. Nice little pose there, but... Sure. I think that was the logic. It's not really what I wanted you to do. I kind of wanted you to go to Momoko, you know, to work to do this. Uh, but this is kind of, you know, bad decisions of the anime, so... I don't see how this would help any of that, and man, is this creepy. Uh, oh, damn. Jeez, okay, that was a bit much. You're the one that started this. Well, jeez. You just said no. I mean, come on. Just broke the glasses and everything. That was not safe. It's just not quite how I expected it to end. But definitely not the worst way it could have ended. I don't know what any of you are supposed to do. You're just... At this point, I'm just kind of watching for the most part. Don't expect advice from me. Yeah, Momoko's right there. course, what she doesn't know is that, you know, the train incident. Of course, you'd really rather it be you. There really was a time when I thought that she was, you know, worried over nothing, but no, apparently her concerns were very valid. Oof. Okay. Are we done breathing now? Really? I'm not sure that's true. Even though I refuse to hold hands with you in public. Well, yeah, you can't really ignore it, but... Weird thing to thank somebody for, but I get it. Yeah, I know. Oh? Oh? What are we talking about here? The thing with Momoko. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh, that's nice. Wow, that was cute. And what now? Okay, now it comes out. Wow, okay. uh, and yet you don't want to deal with a girl. I ran all the way here. I kind of want to watch that again. So, what do you... Oh. That's a bit forward. Uh... We gotta maybe get into some deep handholding. Okay, you're starting to leak a little bit. That's okay, you can just tear a hole in your own. Which was just, that was kind of your fault, you know, being very dense. Yeah, oh, a little bit excited there. What were you hoping to catch her watching some lewd train Blu-ray? I know, right? Uh, okay. Going a little bit further than handholding here, it seems. Wow, don't comment on the wideness of her holes. That's very impolite. Yeah, why would you ruin the atmosphere like that? I really, dude. Uh, I'm still thinking about that hugging scene. That's so funny after watching the running scene. What about Jujo Senpai? We don't talk about Jujo Senpai. She said something. Because she's relevant to a lot of these routes, these plots. Because I don't want you to end up like Jujo and have to quit school, you know? Yes, we have way too many characters in this show trying to rush things. Let's have somebody that's okay with taking it slow. Like, it's not a race. It's not a race. I mean, if you only have your first time once, there's no need to rush into it. Oh, oh, okay. We got him. We got him. Hey, yeah, those do look pretty nice, yeah. Oh. Okay, that was uncalled for. Those poor panties. They did nothing wrong. How small are we gonna make these? Okay, because the panties definitely weren't getting bigger. I can't stop thinking about that best friend hugging scene. That's just so funny after the running thing. I really want to watch that scene again now. Oh. What now? What now? It's some rumor spread or uh I'm worried now. And so does I getting get pregnant. Uh I mean that's the title basically talked about that, so basically no banging in the hallway. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that the school would have some kind of reaction to the Jujo thing. So how much does this encapsulate? Like, what? Why would Sonozaki get expelled? What are they saying she did? Like, I don't think she did anything wrong. Oh. Oh, okay, that's what this is about. She still didn't do anything wrong. Uh, how dare you hang around outside at night near a love hotel with your boyfriend? The more I say that, I guess it does sound kind of bad, but still, nothing really that bad happened. But still, this is a problem. Definitely a problem. Uh, yeah, I didn't even think about it, but yeah, that had to have been how it spread. You know, nobody else really knew. I don't think. Oh, he's actually okay. So he's actually trying to help. Okay. Oh, he's being serious. Well, yeah, because they didn't. I really was not expecting him to step up like this. I kind of feel bad for suspecting him now for starting this. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Wow, no shame on that one. Calm down. Calm down, Kazusa. You're gonna burst in there. Those eyes seem very serious. Gonna do something. Yeah, I bet. Well, that's not very reassuring. The doorknob is moving. Who's at that door? Oh! Ow! What was that about? Is it an ambush? Wow, Kazu, so that's really... Oh my god. This is not fair. Jeez. She was seriously expecting that one shot to not come out like in the movies. It just doesn't work that way. Not at all. Friggin' Kazusa. It just... What are you gonna be doing to Sensei? I mean... Seriously, what's the plan here? He was on your side, like... What's the idea? I'm a little confused. I mean, I can venture a guess about what they're gonna do, but I don't believe that's what's going to happen. But that would be something. Yeah, we'll probably have to put that on hold. They're here, so... What exactly is this plan? Are we basically gonna throw Sensei under the bus? He's like in his... Seriously showed up in his pajamas, what the heck? Okay, I read the demand. We demand an apology. And what, Sensei's hostage in this? I can't believe they're really doing this. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is such a serious show that this method is just... It's kind of silly. For what is otherwise, for the most part, a pretty serious, grounded show. I'm still laughing about this stupid Kazusa thing, like, hiya! Oh, what the heck? It works in the movies, why is he still conscious? Just, no. That's a movie thing, it doesn't work in real life, it just doesn't. It's actually very hard to knock someone out in real life. Usually you would just do a bunch of damage, brain damage to them if you actually succeeded. I know movies make it look like you just breathe on someone the right way and they fall over, but no, it's not how it works. Definitely not the chopping thing. It looks cool, but it's just not real. But with that, I'm basically all cut up, so that's cool. Stop adding to your crimes. What do they do next? Don't say trains. Easily might hear. Say it straight out. I don't know who that title's directed towards, but if it's Sensei, then I don't know how much choice he has. Okay. Okay. Well then, that was the 11th episode of Araburu Kisetsu no Otome domo. Yep. Yo, 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 yo. So, this episode, well, I mean, what happened this episode? Well, we had one interesting scene where Momoko had a talk with Kazusa and brought up the hypothetical, like, what if you had to have sex with either me or Sensei? Which would you choose? You know, to save the world, like you had to do it. She basically said, well, you're a girl, so you're not even an option. So I guess Sensei was pretty much her response, which is very disappointing to hear. Like, I mean, I get it, you know? I mean, if you're heterosexual, that's the most logical thing, I guess, but I don't think that was quite the answer Momoko wanted to hear. Not really the answer I wanted to hear either. But again, an answer you can't really blame her for giving. But, you know, it's not quite that simple because there's a lot of factors at play here. Like, she's much closer to Momoko than she is to Sensei. They're much closer in age, which makes it more normal. So there definitely are reasons both ways, but she definitely tried to paint it as really black and white, like you're not even an option. Which has just got her sting a little bit because Momoko wants to pursue some romantic stuff with Nina, which is kind of a similar sort of relationship that she has to Nina that she has with Kazusa. So to hear something like that, I'm sure that didn't make her happy at all. So yeah, and she dodges the best friend hug, which is very sad, very sad. Speaking of Nina, she meets up with what's his face, you know, that guy, and tries to go for some advancements there. However, I mean, he agreed to it, not without too much difficulty, you know. But yeah, that was a little bit rough to watch. Just it was framed, everything about the way it was framed, it just was so creepy to watch. It's like, especially the one shot where you see his hair from her view, or see the hair getting up closer to him, like it just to her just I don't know, it just looked weird. I still think the punch was a little bit much. Like I wanted her to put a stop to this and leave, but I don't think the punch was necessary, especially when he wears glasses, and she was the one that initiated this. So I think that was a bit much, but you know. And then we have a scene where Nina talks to Kazusa, basically saying, "Hey, yo, you know your boyfriend? I like him. I confess to him. Just thought I'd give you a heads up on that. So just you ready for that?" And Kazusa took it outwardly, you know, visibly. She took it well. You know, she basically. How do I summarize what she says here? Basically, she tries to say, you know, it's okay. I understand how you feel. It's, you know, people don't have any control over how they feel about things, really. So, you know, I don't think she blames her too much for that. And she's trying to say, like, you know, you did help me a little bit in realizing my feelings were easing me and moving on them and stuff. So, you know, I don't have too hard feelings towards you. And thank you for letting me know this. And yeah, we're still friends. We're still cool. I think that was kind of the gist of what she was saying there. And where the scene got a bit more interesting was this bit here. Where is it? Here we go. She says, "Hey, can we do that one thing?" And I had no idea what she was talking about here. I was assuming / hoping it was something lewd, as I usually do, but no idea what she was referring to. And then we get a nice view of her where her eyes are closed, big smile, hands like outstretched like this. And at this point, I was like, oh, she just means a hug or something. But then she said best friends, you know, Tomoyo. And that's when it fully clicked in my head. Oh, she means like the hugging thing she usually does with Momoko, you know. So that makes sense. So I got it at that point. And at this point, I was a little bit wondering how Kazusa would react to that because she had mostly been handling this positively. So I sort of kind of was expecting something positive, but I was also preparing myself for kind of like a 180 of like, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. I was kind of preparing myself for that too. But she said, yeah, went up close to her, said, yeah, best friends, and they had a nice hug, and it looked very nice. But, you know, once we realized what she was kind of thinking in that scene, the scene went from being, you know, kind of a sweet, a little bit mixed feeling sort of scene to being really funny to me. It becomes a lot funnier. It could just be me, but it became a lot funnier after the running scene. Like every time I kept imagining the previous scene in my head with that new context, it just became so funny. Just yeah. I mean, as soon as we saw her running, I kind of had a suspicion in my head about what she was thinking here. But yeah, she pretty much clarified. Like, I don't want to say any of the things I said, but I had to. Like, how could I not? Just look at her. Look at how cute she is. I can't just, be mean to her and reject her. But it was pretty funny. And yeah, the running scene was funny too. I know I kept talking about the actual hugging scene, but the running scene was funny as well, of course. But that was a bit more obviously funny. Just the things she said. Like, God, that lovey-dovey look on her face was way too cute. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. That was probably my favorite part of the episode, is all of that. She goes over to Izumi's place because that makes sense. However, nothing much really happens there, advancement-wise. She goes for like a kiss. Izumi kind of rejects that and says he wants to keep things slow and all that. And then she just kind of leaves, so... Yeah, I don't think she was too happy with that. But then her special package arrived. And they look pretty nice. I mean, they look expensive, but they do look nice. I would like to have seen her wear it before she took the scissors to it. Because they do look quite nice. Just the look on her face as she looks at it. And then she zooms in on the hole specifically. And then she takes scissors to it and basically, like, destroys it. She just keeps saying smaller, smaller, smaller. I don't really get what she was doing there. Like, is she really planning on making it smaller and then wearing it? Or, because that's a bit odd. I don't know. The first I thought she was just like straight up destroying it because she had a change of mind, but what she said, it seemed like she just was modifying it to wear it, so I don't know. I don't know. And then we got into some real drama, I say, but there's lots of drama all over the place, but this especially was a big deal. Like, Sodazaki was on the bed talking to her boyfriend, whatever. And then the mother storms in, upset, like, oh, Sodazaki, or, well, she wouldn't call her that, Rika, how could you possibly do this? And I'm just sitting here confused, like, what? She wasn't the one that got knocked up, like, what's the problem here? But, it was the thing about her being spotted at night by the Love Hotel with a guy that obviously would be quite suspect for a high schooler. And they use that as an excuse to implement something they probably wanted to implement for a while: non-platonic interaction between sexes being forbidden. So, how much does that include, though? Does that include no hand-holding? Like, I know it would probably include no hugging, but would it include no hand-holding? It definitely, obviously, would include no kissing. That's, like, the no-brainer. But I'm just kind of curious how much that really entails. But, yeah, students weren't a big fan of that. Gotta love how the principal or whatever has to stand on, like, a stool to get over the podium. So, yeah, nobody happy about that news. Sodazaki, I guess, getting expelled, and just... It's a bad situation. But yeah, my first thought was that, our club advisor was the one that leaked it, because I couldn't think of anyone else that really knew about it, because Hongo talked to him about it. But no, I mean, next time we saw him, he was in the office, like, defending her, I mean, I obviously stretched the truth a lot in his explanation, but the meat of it was true that, Sodazaki did nothing wrong. That's kind of what he was trying to get across there. I was utilizing the hotel for private business, and Sodazaki-san spotted me. It's quite a way to phrase it. And one day I will remember that his name is Milo, but not today. And yeah, this part was interesting. When he says, a woman I'm considering a future with. So, obviously he can't mention who this was, or that she's a student, of course. But the fact that he said that at all was interesting. Like, was that true, or is it just for appearance's sake that he's saying the stuff? Like, that's the question. But he did mention the whole idea of using them as an example, which is very blatantly what they're doing. Not even really trying to hide that very hard. And then we had our final big scene, which was they kidnapped Milo-sensei. So while Hongo distracted him, Kazusa came from behind, snuck through the door, and whoosh! Just that chop that probably hurt her more than it hurt him. He just had a freaked out look in his face, like, what the heck is happening? And then Kazusa tried to chop him. Momoko's got the rope ready back there in position, looking slightly confused, like, huh, this isn't quite how this was supposed to go, was it? I was told you could knock him out, Kazusa. What the heck? So that didn't happen. And then you have Nina come from behind to grab him, and then Hongo grabbing him from lower. Like, yeah, you may be an adult, Sensei, you may be a man, but you know you're vastly outnumbered here. They do Rakan an ambush. He never stood a chance. So, and that call Kazusa has, which really made me worried about what they were doing, because I wasn't quite sure what the plan was here. Like, my first thought was that they would like try to get him into some sort of blackmailing situation, but didn't really make a lot of sense though. So I was just confused. So, but no, it was a very simple, childish strategy of, hey, we captured him, we are making demands, do what we tell you, or else. I guess. Like, I don't really know what the or else is. Like, are they planning on killing Sensei if they don't comply? I don't know. But, interesting spot we've got ourselves in here. Yeah, they even got the duct tape and everything. I bet what he's thinking there is, I can't believe I was just captured, kidnapped by a bunch of high school girls. Like, where did I go wrong in life? I don't understand. It's just so silly. So yeah, probably everything I really got to say on the episode. Oh yeah, the Izumi walking in on her, you know, when she was sitting in a similar position as he did during the incidents, and that was pretty funny too. But I still think the whole best friends thing with Nina was still the best part of the whole episode. So pretty sure on that. And yeah, just, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I guess we'll see next week, so. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.